Oh hell no. I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out which wall sis bumped her head on. She had to bump her head on one of those walls up in Jai house because something ain't right. Okay, sis done fell up out of the bed and she's saying all type of crazy shit that never even existed. Then she decides to go live about Harmony Speaks, right? Now, mind you, I thought she was out here for the factors of defending her children, baby. I don't never remember Harmony saying not one thing about her kid. So that's confusing unless she's talking about her oldest kid, Jonelle. She must be talking about Moose Man. Because Moose Man is the only kid that she got that we consistently talk about on the regular basis. And if she think or thought we talked about him then, oh shit, she done started some shit now.
About little you. But when it come to my kids, I'm gonna step for my kids. When it come for my kids, I'm going to show up as a mother and pop off for my kids. I'm not everybody else. I'm not gonna sit back and let y'all bully my kids. I'm not gonna sit back and ignore y'all and be like, oh yeah, I love y'all. You know, y'all my fans, I love you. No, you talk about my kids, it's F you too. Fan or not, you're not gonna talk about my kids, you're not gonna disrespect my kids, you're not gonna degrade my kids, you're not gonna bully my kids, you're not gonna talk about something that my kids gave to you in private, and then you come over here and you explode it, and you say this, or somebody didn't even tell you, but somebody, a third party person came and told you about my child's story, and now you want to go on the internet and explode it and tell what happened to them when as a kid, and I just sit back because I just want to try to talk about me so bad and uplift me so bad that I'm gonna play victim? No. No, I'm gonna step for my kids. I'm gonna step for my kids. I'm gonna step for my kids. I don't give a fuck if you a fan. I don't give a fuck if you like me, if you love me. If you bully my kids, that's your ass. On my mama. On my mama. I've been quiet and ignoring y'all. I try to turn other cheek for the...
Who said she was sleeping with her father? Who said she was sleeping with Walter? Somebody said she was sleeping with Walter. I know I ain't never said no shit like that. So who the fuck said some shit like... They said she was sleeping with Walter. Somebody said she was sleeping with Walter. Lord shit.
For the longest time. And yes, I see God whooping y'all tails, for real. I see God whooping y'all tails because how ironic is it that all y'all got evictions in February?
I keep trying to figure out who the fuck got an eviction. Only thing that happened for me in February was my birthday. My birthday was in February. February 8th. Thank you very much.
Bury me when y'all not doing nothing but helping me grow. For real. The reason why I'm not going to keep turning the cheek because y'all keep talking about my kids. That's why. So if you want me to turn the other cheek, stop talking about my kids. You can talk about me. Don't talk about my kids. Leave my kids.
Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna scare me out of doing what it is that I do because I am a professional and I only put out here what you see fit to. So if you stop coming out here posting dumb shit, we won't be able to post the dumb shit. And then when you look back at the dumb shit that you do, the only person that you could be mad at is you. How you mad at us because we gave a view to the shit that you chose to do and then we decided to display it too? That's considered a job, boo-boo.
Kids out of it. Leave my kids out of it. You want me to be quiet? Leave my kids out of it because they are innocent. They are the voiceless, and I'm going to be the voice for my kids.
Jonelle is not your kid, girl. He's a big kid, but he's not your kid.
It ain't all about, oh, she talking about you. I don't care. Talk about me, talk about my relationship. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna be with the man. I'm still gonna be with him. We're still growing. We're still learning.
We know you're gonna still be with him. That's not the case. The fact is we all came out here for domestic violence. So that's what we speak on. So if you put the fact is that you're going through domestic violence out here, we're gonna speak on it, dear.
I'm moving on with my life. That's why y'all not succeeding in life, because y'all too be trying to stay stuck in the past when you should be moving forward. Move forward. Move on. Something happened to you when you was a kid, is you still stuck there? You need to forgive and let go. You need to forgive and let go.
You got to be shitting me. So you mean to tell me, no, I'm gonna let y'all listen a little bit more.
Oh, if I still stayed where I was at when I was younger, when I was raped by whoever I was raped by, No, let me say it, because y'all like to lie and say my daddy did it. When I was raped by my sister husband, if I was still there, stuck, and didn't forgive him, I would be so miserable, so fucked up in the head, so bitter, so upset, so mad. I would be tore up from the flow up because I'm still trying to stay somewhere where God said forgive. What does the Bible say about forgiveness?
This girl was up here geeking. She said, la, 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 la. But you know how we feel. Go lick some windows. Go lick some windows.
Forgive. What does the Bible say about forgiveness? Y'all don't know? Let me teach you. Because that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Even if I wasn't with somebody, I'm going to forgive to move on. That's what it's about. Y'all don't really know the true meaning of forgiveness in the Bible. Y'all really don't know the true meaning of forgiveness. The Bible emphasizes God's grace and forgiveness, offering salvation and reconciliation to those who repent and confess their sins. That's between me and God. So whatever I do, I go to God and repent. I don't have to come to the internet and repent to you.
My thing is, right, I thought sis said she was the queen of receipts, right? The queen of receipts. She ain't showed none of the receipts of the deceit that she came out here to speak. At the end of the day, everything that she said was something that somebody else said. Well, did we say it or did somebody else say it? You're gonna have to make this make sense, because this ain't it. I knew that Jerry curl for fucking 8 months was gonna start to get to her damn brain.
I fix my issues with you. I fix my issues with me and God, not the world. What? Forgiveness is presented as a necessary aspect of Christian discipleship, encouraging believers to extend mercy and compassion to those who have wronged them. Jesus teaches that forgiveness is not just an option, but a command. You're supposed to forgive, okay? I done had plenty of friendships where I forgave, and then I looked over it, and then when they stayed in, they did the same patterns. Sometimes you forgive somebody, and they got the same patterns. But sometimes you forgive somebody, and they change their patterns. And they become different, and they become somebody else. They change, they grow. They didn't have nobody to call them out on their bullshit. Now they got somebody to call them out on their bullshit. They had somebody to kiss them on their ass and didn't tell them when they did wrong. And so they just continue to make these same behavior patterns that was fucked up. Because they didn't have nobody to come and tell them, hey, I don't like how you did that. Hey, that's messed up. Hey, that's not right. You shouldn't do that. Hey, nah. Okay? Some people don't have that in their life. Then they get somebody in their life that teach them, hey, that ain't how you do that. That ain't how you move. That ain't how you run. That ain't how you love. That ain't how you talk. That ain't how you walk. That ain't how you supposed to move. Once you get that part in your life and you become acceptable to that, instead of, woe me, I'm the victim, I'm perfect, I do no wrong, then you can do the changes that you need to change, and people can accept the new change in you. If you continue the same bad patterns, then yeah, you forgive it and you move on.
Now y'all know this don't make no sense,
they
right?
start changing their patterns and they become better.
Somebody go save her.
What they supposed to do.
Dead serious. Because I don't know in what world a woman would want to bring another woman to her knees and bring her to a breakdown. That is not the point. The point is, stop bringing your business online if you don't want it repeated.
And you give them the amount of time, whatever time it is for you, for them to change. Allow them to do so. I did it in plenty of my friendships. I did it in my relationships. And that's why they ain't here today. That's why I'm at where I'm at right now. You forgive, you see if patterns.
Ma'am, you are commentary. Nothing's personal. You cannot control what people put on the internet, but you can control yourself. And obviously you don't have no control over either one.
Because I am having a following, because y'all say I'm nobody. So since I am a following, and because I speak out on what I've been through and what I experienced, then I'm just inhuman.
Sis, just be honest for once in your life. You came to YouTube to get your money up, because you sure didn't get your funny up. But this is some funny shit. Because what is you saying?
A lot of our
super chat party.
You think they never been through nothing? You think they never experienced nothing? Anybody on here been married 50 plus years? Can you testify and raise your hand that you've been through some things? And you didn't have social media. So nobody can come to social media and vent and say this and say that and say this and say that and say this and say that.
I know you ain't asking the advice of the people you call old.
Ancestors relationship. lasted because they went through shit. And they didn't come out here and run their mouth. Learn that. But for me, for my platform, I don't care about running my mouth because I'm able to stand in my shit, hold accountability, and move on. Can't nobody bully me about shit I said on the internet. So, yep, I said it. The thing that pissed me off is when y'all lie, when you make up shit, when you add extra shit. Now you doing the most because I never said that.
If we lied, that means that you lied because it's all your words, sweetheart. All your words. So I guess that proves us right about you being a liar.
Lie and defame my character. That's the issue I have with y'all. You lie. No problem with you saying what I said myself. The issue is the lies. The issue is the defaming. That's the problem. I'm far from perfect. Far from perfect. Far from perfect. I have said this over and over and over and over again. And everybody who has been following from day one.
All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all listen to this. Please stay tuned to the end to listen to the rest of my commentary, friend.
I apologize for saying it. Everybody who has followed me, who genuinely rock with me, and y'all who stalk me should know this too. That I have came to the internet and said, I apologize for bringing this to the internet, but the truth still stands. I apologize for saying this, I apologize for saying that, I apologize, but the truth still stands.
So the truth is, Jonell choked you.
I stand in my shit.
He choked you.
And mind your business, and mind your baby, and mind your bills, and don't worry about what I'm doing over here, Bookie, but you bothered and I'm on here. Get off
what you doing is playing on people that been through real DV's top. That's what you doing.
Did I tell you to come
the boy that cried wolf.
No. Why you here? Why you here? Like I said, everybody has been through some shit, done some shit, said some shit, messed up, failed, fall, did a whole lot of shit. It's a whole lot of sinners in the Bible, and God forgave them. There's a whole lot of people made mistakes in the Bible, and God forgave them. What? I ain't never came on here and made no excuses for y'all. I ain't never came on here and said, well, y'all said that because.
Why is this girl lying? Ain't nobody said shit about her kids. She's mad about that oldest kid. And she's mad that she came up here and told us about that choking friend. Because I don't like the fact is that a person is trying to come up here and deflect one situation for another. And then trying to put people in some shit in the process of doing it. And that's once again her fucking lying. At the end of the day, if you saying people talking about you is no problem, then why are we having this conversation, boo-boo? Because we're talking about you. We're going to continue to talk about you as long as you continue to do the things that you do because it's on a public stage. But it's kind of confusing to me, right? How you can use your platform, right, to basically use it to threaten people, even the people that you be in relationships with. Remember it? You went to your platform and told everybody, share this, share this, share this. And it was you that chose to tell us what was going on behind closed doors when you said to share it. We just did what you said to do, honey. So apparently, right? Somebody said what they said. That's what she said, but we know that she lying because ain't nobody said nothing about no Walter. Only thing we said about Walter is that his daughter is out of control, and apparently this proves it. Walter, get your juvenile delinquent. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T. And you know you're going to get these tips from me. It's YouTube's favorite unicorn, baby. Let's definitely get into it. Oh my God, y'all. The YouTube streets is sizzling. The YouTube streets is sizzling. I thought after going to Queen Fee Club last night that was going to listen, I just so happened to get up this morning, y'all, right? Let me tell y'all what happened, right? And as soon as I pop into my news feed, I see Bree going crazy. And I don't mean like little crazy, big crazy. She had on like this short jacket and these nappy dreads with missing edges. If you didn't see it, it'll be in this clip, right? But anyway, then I look over in my news feed and I see Harmony Speaks live as well, right? Harmony Speaks don't go live. So fuck Bree. I'm going to see what Harmony Speaks, right? So I pop in with Harmony Speaks, right, y'all? And when I get in there, she's basically live streaming the factors of Bree going crazy, right? Yeah, she was off her rocker, right? So now my thing is, right, we trying to figure out what happened. Like, what happened, girl? What happened? What happened, girl? What happened? What happened, right? So basically, the only thing that we could figure out that happened is basically she done come out here and told motherfuckers that her nigga done choked her. Now, we ain't making fun of the DV because that's never funny, right? But you don't come out here and tell somebody something and then tell them to mind their business. How the fuck you telling me mind my business? You told me your business. You told me to share your business too. And we did what it is that you told us to do. So now you trying to retract and deflect, boo-boo. Listen, she said she called Sherelle. Y'all, she said out her own mouth. Now, the bad part about it is we be knowing what the hell we talking about. Because we said that about a week and a half ago about her throwing rocks and hiding her hand when she went on her little weekend vacation. Only to the sand. Yeah, she only went to the sand. They ain't leave off the premises. Right? We said, listen, she tried to call on Sherelle and then dip like we wasn't gonna know shit. Right now, my thing is, right, what's Sherelle gonna do? Whew. Oh, that was me being afraid. Anyway, right? This is not going to change anything because the only thing that people come up here and criticize when it comes to your kids, baby, is the parenting. They have no fault in the shit that you choose to do and the things that you choose not to do. Like, this is one of the things that you should have chose not to do. This was not a good look for you because if you think that people was bringing the factors of what you set out before, oh, it's going to be 10 times more. You better grease up your moose. You better put some Vaseline on your moose man because he's about to get served. Ooh, girl. Listen, let me tell you what you do, right? I don't know if you got the slow music, right? But if you don't, you just go to YouTube, right? And you type in Betty Wright, right? And you listen to No Pain, No Gain, right? And that should soothe the shit that you going through because at the end of the day, you can't give up when times get hard. It's just that old devil trying to keep y'all apart. Say, devil, you ain't got nothing here. I'm talking to my moose. Have no fear. No pain, no gain, because they about to shame. They about to give it to him, girl. But anyway, I gotta go edit the rest of the shit that you was out here saying because you was going crazy. So I got a lot of material to go through, baby. I want to thank you because you saying that, girls, we ain't out here making no money. You making sure we make money. You making sure. Continue, baby. Continue. This is a good business deal. I get, obviously. But I see you done came over here to YouTube because you see that you like the money too, huh? Like super chat party. That's what you was saying. I thought you was talking about your babies. What the super chat party got to do with your babies? Them people ain't never even seen them babies since they bought the Pampers for them babies. You done had a virtual baby shower and everything. And then the people that you got defending you did a whole fake pregnancy. So that don't look good at you. Oh, speaking of that, didn't you say you was out here off the factors of your kids, right? Bubble Eye Bluefish was talking about your kids and she got a shout out and she was talking some crazy shit. What you gonna do about it? So you mean to tell me saying that you dropped your child off with a person that may commit SA is worse than somebody calling something some turtles, baby? Which they wasn't never talking about your babies, but I think SA is way worse than turtles, baby. And then the factors of the person that you are with, are y'all all getting this? Yes. She let him punch her son in the chest and then had the nerve to tell us to prove it. That's not hard when it comes to you. Rolodex. On the date of such and such. Oh, just like the choke and the mark on the neck that y'all tried to put on the next man. None of that happened. Now, I know Tay be smoking the weeds, all right? And I'm not going to shit on the weed man because it be some good weights. But it's never that good to the fact is that I can't figure out when a bitch is lying. I think if anything, that makes me more observant. So, anyway, this is Tay with the T. Y'all know me, YouTube's favorite unicorn, baby. I got some work to do. If you are not a member, you better become a member, because that is where the street heat is at. So listen, pick a tier, get there, do what you gotta do, fall behind that wall, boo, because listen, YouTube streets is sizzling. The YouTube streets is sizzling, and I'm right in the midst of the fire. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive, okay? And stay the fuck away from Bree, because she be lying. La 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 lattes were a la 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 lattes were a